Welcome to Unlimited Elite Ladies. Today I have with me a very special friend and real estate agent and luxury gal, Miss Athena Brownson.
But you can call me whatever you want because I adore you.
I adore you too. So, Miss Athena Brownson. The worst thing you can do to, when you're trying to make a new friend is call them by the wrong name. So thank you for forgiving me.
I feel like it could have been a lot worse, so I'm okay with it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could have forgot to wear deodorant today.
I mean, I could have forgot to brush my teeth right now, and then you would really just be wanting to call me all the things.
So we're doing well.
Yes, we're doing great is the moral of the story.
So Athena, you've been on a lot of podcasts.
When I think about it, I have been on a lot of podcasts.
What do you enjoy the most about sharing stories and putting that information out in the world? What do you enjoy about it?
Man, where do I even start? I'm such a corny kid. I'm like, I can't tell you how excited I am about this, but I truly feel that way. I get butterflies every time I get to do a podcast. And I think it's because it creates an opportunity and a space that is very rare. It creates a space that you might be meeting someone for the first time or maybe the second time, depending on the host. And automatically you go in with your walls down so that you're able to receive their questions, and you create a really deep, authentic relationship in a small amount of time. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to build amazing relationships with everyone, but I've been really fortunate in meeting some of the most incredible people from all walks of life all over the country. And I don't know another outlet that would allow me to do that. I wouldn't be here with you right now.
It's true.
So cool.
We kind of did meet each other through podcasting.
Yeah.
So share with me the relationships you've been building. Are these people who see your story and reach out to you? Are they connections from the hosts who said, man, I really enjoyed your energy? What do you feel comfortable sharing?
I'm an open book. So first and foremost, I have to shout out to the PR company that I work with, that one.
Yes.
So I had worked with a podcast company previously, and it was, good practice, and it was a good start. But when I connected with C-Rock, I felt his infectious energy, and I was like, that's the kind of person I want to work with. So I signed on with his agency. They started booking me, incredible podcasts that I could never ever dream of, and kind of talking about a myriad of topics. But from there, especially in this group that we're in right now, I've met such incredible people that are so amazing in their field and they're specialists that have invited me to speak on theirs.
Yes.
So it's kind of started to get more word of mouth, which is really fun because I'm like, the more I can do, the better. Let's go.
And I heard that your story is so powerful and you've been impacting a lot of people with sharing it.
I hope so.
You went through a very difficult time and you still often are, right?
Yeah. So I was diagnosed with Lyme disease, 8.5 years ago. And I went from being a professional skier my whole life to, barely being able to get out of bed. I was so incapacitated. And it came on really, really quickly. It went from, having a neck surgery that weakened my immune system. So the chronic Lyme came out. And it attacks whatever you're genetically predisposed to, so whatever your weaknesses are. And it cascades so quickly. Right? All of my ex-boyfriends. But it accumulates very quickly. All of these things start stacking on top of each other. So within a few months, I was in so much physical pain and fatigue and nerve pain, and I was just going crazy. And that was 8 years ago. And I went through a good 6.5 years of didn't know if I'd be able to get myself out of bed that day.
Oh my God.
And I was still doing real estate.
And such a young woman too.
Right? And I was a very healthy adult. I was just like, this shouldn't be happening. Mm-hmm. But it did. And it's probably taught me more in life than anything ever could have. Mm-hmm. One of the things being the importance of having team and a community around you to support you. So I was really fortunate to have an incredible team in real estate that if I was in the hospital, they would cover my business. And I have clients that are, such incredible people that I can share with them what is going on in my life so that they're aware of what to expect. But they become my extended family and my support system. So it's just like,
Beautiful.
it's the best industry.
And I heard you say earlier today how much you enjoy being authentic in your business.
Yeah.
And your clients have been enjoying your authenticity for years now.
Thank you. It's true. I didn't realize how important relationship building, like authentic relationship building was for me. But when I look back at, the relationships I formed through skiing that were irreplaceable, I realized that I have a deep need to connect with others and to serve others. So being able to really take down the walls and be an empathetic source of compassion and knowledge,
Yes.
and really arm people with the tools, the knowledge that they need to succeed, and then create such a trusted relationship that there's no way I'm not going to be dropping off pies at their house on Thanksgiving. And like, they're pretty much a part of my extended family. So I feel fortunate that I get to
Yes.
build relationships.
Even in this market, you still did over 26 million in production.
I
Right.
did.
So
Blows my own mind.
How much of your business is repeat or referrals?
About 98%.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
It's like
for
one of the
those-
highest I've ever heard.
I really want the audience to understand this,
Yeah.
how important relationship building is.
It's number
Because
one.
And it's fed you
Yeah.
during a time that a lot of realtors are not eating.
Building, and I'm not someone that, calls 200 people from my sphere a week, but I make sure to set really intentional calls and meetings and coffee dates and just really going into relationship with people, because not only do I get to do what I love and spend time with people I love, but I also get the opportunity to be at the top of someone's mind. So if they do know someone that needs to help with real estate, that I've built that trusted relationship with them, and I'm
Yes.
going to be the first person they think of. So
Love
it's
that.
really just trying to be intentional with your time and understand what your strengths are, because we all are so different with what we're good at.
Yes. And your strength for a long time has been the luxury sector, correct?
Yeah, I'm always happy to go to all price points, but I've had the good fortune of having some great luxury properties in the last several years.
For agents who maybe want to learn how to get into that space, what's a few tips you could give them just to help them get started?
Absolutely. So first of all, I would say content right now is obviously very important.
Yeah.
So build relationships with the agents that have those luxury clients. Ask if you can do a tour of their property for your social media.
What a great idea.
Can they hear us? Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be something. Tour the property, feature it with your content. I would also take that agent out to lunch, ask what their tips and tricks are, and finally host open houses at luxury properties if you're allowed to.
Yes.
Call the agent, see if you can get in front of that type of buyer, and just start embodying that agent and that lifestyle that
Just
you want to be a
being
part
it.
of. Yeah.
I love that you're sharing this, because I think a lot of real estate agents are not willing to do that work. They see it as below them. Oh,
Nothing is
I've
below.
sold 30 homes. Why do I have to go sit at an open house?
Yeah.
Well, do you know $3 million buyers?
Exactly. There's always opportunity in everything that we do. And even I can't tell you how many times I've walked onto job sites of beautiful homes and just said, can I get the developer's contact from whoever the GC is? Or is the developer on site or anything like that? And literally met some of the most incredible developers in my city. So I've spent time with developers that have been purely through walking onto a job site. Like, nothing is below us. Like, yeah.
And everybody wants to know, how do you meet a builder? Well, you have to go do the work.
You
that no one
know,
else is willing
because
to
there's
do.
100 other people that want to meet the builder,
Yeah.
a trillion other people that want to meet the builder. But if they're not the ones putting the work in to actually go put yourself in those positions, and there's a lot of ways to go about it, but you have to be consistent and dedicated to whatever that looks like.
Just like your content.
Thank you. I've been trying very intentionally to be consistent with the things that I agree to.
It's so interesting to see your content, right? It's very evolved. You have 100,000 followers.
Thank you.
And then meet you in person, you are exactly who you represent yourself as.
Really?
Yes.
That makes me so happy because I really aim to be authentic and I want people to feel comfortable. I want people to feel like they can connect with me.
And I'm curious because a lot of people make the mistake when they first start doing content and being like an actor or an actress.
Yeah.
Did you go through that evolution or were you always yourself from the beginning?
I was definitely awkward in the beginning and I used to film something over and over again and try to get it. And what I realized was that if I went in with a preconceived script, it wasn't going to come out authentically.
Yes.
So I would arm myself with the education I needed, but then I would honestly see what came to mind as I went and then not watch it. I would shoot it one time. If I got it right, I will not watch it. I will send it to the editor and done. So,
that's how you go from amateur to pro right there.
Just one hit. You can do it.
And having the trust in yourself, let them do it. You don't need to micromanage.
And it'll come off so much more authentically if you're not going off of a script that you've practiced multiple times.
It's usually the bloopers that go viral.
Right?
It's not any of the interesting things I say. It's like when I
right?
I drop something,
Exactly. Amazing. Best thing ever.
Yeah. So I heard you also say that you want to work with authentic people and authentic relationships. Does that mean you've turned people down?
Only in the, I think I've, over the last several years, have had the opportunity to do a lot of self-work.
Okay.
And when you're starting in real estate, no one has a huge client base. Like you're taking on.
Okay.
Right? Okay, I have a pulse now. Yep, I'm alive. And no one has a big client base because you're human. So you take on any business that comes in. And it's hard to get out of that pattern, I think, when business does start coming in because you want to serve everyone and there's almost something drawing at first about the difficult ones because you're like, I can do this. I haven't encountered this before. But what I've realized is how much of an opportunity cost it is to work with someone that doesn't align with your values or how you do business, because you're robbing yourself the time and the energy. I mean, it can be energy vampires, It takes a lot out of you. So it can be robbing you from that precious time.
Aren't you also robbing the client that really needs your help?
Exactly.
Because they can't find you.
Then there's an agent that is going to work so well with that person.
That's true too.
So I've learned to very quickly trust my intuition when it comes to interviewing clients just as much as they're interviewing you. You have to find out if this is someone you want to work with because it's the biggest purchase or sale of their life. Yeah. Are you going to be able to represent them to your highest and best ability? Or can you tell that your personalities are just complete opposite and that they should probably work with your coworker so-and-so because they're going to get a better experience. So it's a win-win for everyone, but it's scary. But if you have a great referral to give, that makes it way less scary.
And I love that you're a collaborative, open realtor. That is a bit rare, right?
Thank you. And, I'm really fortunate to be surrounded by a group of agents that are the most incredible humans I could ever dream of. But it is so unfortunate how many agents that I do deals with that just have a completely different way of doing business that's very aggressive and transactional. And it doesn't need to be that way. We're all getting our clients to the same place and want to represent their best interests. So let's figure out how we can work together to get the best result for everyone. but unfortunately there's scarcity mindset and everywhere. So I think that's also an important skill, to be able to recognize the type of personality of the agent that you're working with, so you can understand how they communicate. Same with your clients.
Probably the most important.
Yeah.
How many times does a deal fall apart because the two agents put their egos in it?
It makes me sick, honestly. I'm like, this is not about us.
Exactly. It's so true.
Yeah.
And I love that you want to make it a great experience for the other agent, because when they see your name on a listing, they want to submit an offer to you. They want to work with you again.
I guarantee, it's a small world of agents that are doing all the business. So making sure that you're forming really good relationships, I guarantee you're going to end up working with that person again. So I personally, I just finished a deal with an agent, and we've had lunch 3 times. She brought me a care package to the hospital, and I'm like, this is the kind of woman I want to do business with.
Yes.
I just love it.
I love that she cared about you as a person, not like an agent, actually treated you like a human.
Yeah, like we're all humans here.
Yeah.
You have a different knowledge base than I do. So like, I'm going to help you with what I'm great at, and you can teach me about what you love too. And it can be a symbiotic relationship.
And we can all be in community with each other.
Right?
Yes.
As this household shows, since we're from so many walks of life.
I know. So what are you the most excited about right now?
Honestly, I'm most excited about the fact that I'm getting my health back for the first time in a decade.
It's amazing. Glory to God.
It used to, up until 6 months ago, I was in constant pain for 10 years. And the treatment that I'm doing is finally starting to work. It means I still have a lot of bad days, but I am having good days for the first time in a decade.
That's amazing.
So I'm on a mission to get my health back, and I'm so excited.
Are you open to mentoring or coaching at this point in your career?
Definitely. The only reason I know anything about anything in life is because I've had amazing coaches and amazing mentors. When it comes to skiing, I had the best coaches. When I started real estate, I found a mentor and followed everything he did for that year. Then I've never not had a real estate coach. I think it's the most valuable gift you can give yourself.
I think you would be an amazing coach for anyone who's lucky enough to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That
for
means
your
a lot
time.
coming from you.
Yes, girl.
No, thank you for having me.
Like attracts like.
Right? I'm so glad that we actually got to meet in person.
Same.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to connect with you, maybe learn about your coaching, maybe send you a deal, what's the best way to contact Miss Athena?
I was going to come up with something funny to say, but instead I'll just say, I would say my Instagram. It has my website, my phone number, everything that you could need. And it's my first name, Athena, last name Brownson, Realtor. So at Athena Brownson Realtor, follow me. Love you. Okay, he's staying.
He's staying.
And I don't bite. Please feel free to reach out. And, you can find me on every platform through there.
Something I'd love to do if you're open to it.
Yeah.
Like a luxury open house teaching agents how to do content.
That's a brilliant idea.
If we get a date out there, do you guys want to come in Colorado?
Let's do it. I think we should do it.
All right, we're going to put it out there. So look out for luxury content creation with Miss Athena. I'll be there too. And we'll put that date out here soon.
That will be amazing. I can't wait.
So our first event?
Come here.